What's going on, everybody? Danny, Jackstar, Ray, Adam, what you guys up to? Get this thing all going here. Alright, so I'm going to join just some public matches, see what's going on in the world of public matches today. I'm on the US East server. If you feel like building one out that you want to be seen. Sharkbone, what up? Let's see what's available. Anything available yet? Nothing yet. Nice, Danny. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go say hi. Hi to the town. See who's out here. Jacob Trenton, what up? Playing DD2 on Xbox. Yeah, I think the bulk of the... I mean, I don't know the numbers, obviously, but I get the impression that the bulk of the players are on the Xbox. As far as overall. Like I said, I don't know. But that's a pretty strong guess. Oh yeah, the Dryad's a beast. No doubt about it. Yeah, here's an Omni. I love that you're different. Differnet. Oh, there's Soul. I'm not gonna say hi to Omni, just to irritate him. So mean. Now the PS4's got plenty of players, Danny. Now, of course, we need a update. You know, when an update comes, a lot of players will come back to it. Light Rain, what's going on? Transcendent Soul, oh yeah. I don't know who that is, but they're on my friends list, it says. Let's see what we got going here now. Anything? Uh-oh. It's got Batman in the title. It must be good. This is the PC there, Mad Dog. Until we find out what's up with Onslaught and exactly what level of grind it's going to entail, I'm going to be sticking to the PC. Because I know that there's going to be massive grind incoming here as soon as that releases. Oh, see, Omni knows. Omni knows how to lure me in. All you got to do is say Batman and I'm on it. I'm excited for it to come, though. Now it's what? It's not quite midway through November yet. Yeah, that was a bit of the hacks there, Light Rain. That's all right. We can always see what how Omni fares with 600 of the mana in the drink. I won't do it to him. I was gonna, but I won't do it. I'm playing around with a newer Mystic build that I've been messing with here. I'm actually gonna record it tonight. And it's very similar to the old build. Actually, it's almost identical to the old build. The old Mystic build. But I just thought that this build needs a little bit more attention. It almost feels cheaty, to be honest with you. It's like the ultimate AFK aimbot build, pretty much. In fact, that's going to be the name of the build, I believe. The, you know, I always like to do the lazy builds. The lazy AFK, or the lazy aimbot mystic, I think is going to be the name of it. you just spray in a random direction. It's great when you want to watch, get caught up on, you know, a TV series or something. Let me see something real quick. I have everything dialed in. Yep, looks good. So what are you up to today, Light Rain? You getting any DD2 time in? Man, the game's running kind of feels a little jumpy. I don't know, something feels funny about it today. I don't have my frame counter on, but it feels like my frame rate is low. I still use the same old setup there, Danny. I haven't changed the flame R's at all. Flame R's have that, you know, you can put mass destruction in just about anything as an alternative. Now, I would always leave power transfer in it as well. But flame R's are not at the top of the scaling with vicious strikes. Now they do good, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Assault on Throne Room's a pain in the butt there, Light Rain, no doubt. Anyway, the flame R's do good with vicious strikes, but it's definitely not the best as far as scaling goes in comparison to other towers. You guys saw that Lightning Strikes video. I've been doing it in Lightning Strikes, Sky Guards. Both have some of the best range scalers in the game. I mean, it's hard to deny throwing it in a boost aura and using the slow shards. You know, it's not ideal, of course. It definitely is not at the top end of the range scaling, but it gives you a reason to feel like you can use the boost aura effectively. Now, that's not my first choice. My first choice so far has definitely been the Sky Guard. But yeah, flame R's, it's same old, same old. Yeah, World Tree is a good choice if you like to, you know, if you want to just use like one World Tree and then spread your stuff out. Ramsters, yeah. Ramsters too their scaler is kind of crappy, but Ramsters are just so strong, giving them more range in any form. It's just good stuff, you know. Supposed to be giggity there, Omni, not giddity. Sorry, man. I know you're channeling your inner Quagmire, but you're doing it wrong. Do I have a go-to build? I swap out my go-to build almost daily, to be honest with you, Danny. I mean, as far as just easy mode, throwing stuff on the ground, spamming it up, I think one of the easiest, most effective builds you can do is Proton Beams with Freeze with Flame Auras in Chaos 7. But I change it up pretty regularly. I've been using Obelisks and Sand Traps lately. Weapon manufacturers are good if you're trying to grind it out quick, because then there's no upgrades or anything required. You can just keep hitting G. That, and it allows you to get whatever defenses you can upgrade on the map. It allows you to get them up to tier 5 pretty quick. Giggity plus diddly. The Quagmire Flanders combo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're just going everywhere. I'm definitely going to get this build recorded tonight. Like I said, it's really similar. Almost identical to the previous build. Now it includes hyper shards, though. So kind of, you know, have to use the hyper shards. They're good. I mean, a lot of people, it's gotten mixed responses, you know. Some people have not liked them. Some people have loved them. I personally think they're really, really strong. You just have to make sure you're using them in the right defenses. Quicksilver. What's going on, Quicksilver? How you doing? Man, getting closer and closer to that 2,500. That's the last Ascension-related achievement right now. I kind of want to get it. If you're just grinding, solo grinding, you want to do it as fast as possible, I would just use weapon manufacturers and walls, personally. And throw in some sky guards or hailstorms for the air. And I mean, on a lot of the Chaos 7 maps, you can actually use the weapon manufacturers for the air as well. So it makes for some really fast builds with no upgrades or anything required that you can just spam G. It's boring, I'll give it that. But, I mean, if you're Ascension grinding, that's definitely one of the fastest ways. Assuming you're in Chaos 7. Yeah, I played the first Dungeon Defenders quite a bit. Not as much as this one, but I did log quite a few hours, over 1,000. I played Dungeon Defenders Eternity quite a bit too. I want to put probably close to 1,000 hours into DDE. I like the, you know, I like the franchise. I like all the games, all the Dungeon Defenders games. I've really enjoyed every one of them. We'll do one more here. Yeah, I use Weapon Mans all the time, Quicksilver, you know that. I actually didn't like it with Vicious on it. The range on it gets huge. I'd get the EV2 first, personally, but that's a matter of personal preference there, Danny. Everybody'd probably tell you something different. Well, now it's a little different there, Frail. It's, each Chaos tier has hard counters, or different mobs. So the bees will work everywhere, pretty much, except Chaos 2 and Chaos 5. And you can make them work there with some good placement. But it's not like it was, where you just spam them around. Well, remember, the healing fountain goes away when you swap heroes there, Danny. So unless you want to play actively on the Abyss Lord. Now, the Abyss Lord's strong crowd control, but the DPS is really bad. Yeah, anyway, back to Weapon Mans. I tried the Vicious and the Weapon Mans, and they get really, really huge. But to be honest with you, I prefer to take damage over that. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Quicksilver. They're enormous. They get really large, but they lose a bunch of the damage. I've actually been going. I have mixed emotions on the old range on the Weapon Mans. I mean, you can do it pretty much any way you want, and they're still going to be effective. Yeah, Bistlord archers are strong as they hit like a truck. But geodes will make your day miserable with those if you're not careful. I mean, in the current state of the game, we're also overpowered. You know, it doesn't take Chaos 7 gear to do Chaos 7, you know? So, I mean, when you're in full Chaos 7 gear, you can... The sky's the limit. You can pretty much do anything as long as you got the basics covered. You know, Chaos 7 is all about flyers. As long as you have something in that's taking care of flyers, you can really do absolutely anything else. Pardon me. Choking to death here. We're in another one of those seasons in the Pacific Northwest where rain then sun, then rain then sun. Makes my allergies go crazy. I don't use a mark on my weapon mans, but you can use either or there, Quicksilver. You can use a Chaos 6 mark or a Chaos 6 medallion and still easily clear Chaos 7. They're just, everything is just really, really strong. It's not based off of your weapon at all there, VG. It's based off of your overall combined item power, which you don't see that number. It's a hidden value in the game, but it's based off of all your stuff, not one particular item at all. Like, you could have the absolute highest stat weapon in the game in low armor, and you're going to get crappy weapon drops because it's based off of all of it. Now, the only exception to that is relics. If you have any bad relics will hurt your gear score, so it's better to use no relic than a bad relic. But if you have good relics, then it will help your item power. Like I said, it's, you know, it's a hidden value. There's no way to look at it and see what your item power is. But I know Trendy's not super happy about that system either, so hopefully it changes soon. Comes the choo-choo. Hopefully it's not too ear-bleeding loud. Guess we will see. Mute you guys for a sec here. Alright, well, it parked. It stopped, so hopefully it goes here in a second. We will see. The Squire's a solid choice. I mean, the Squire's not going to do anything for you in Chaos 7 other than walls, unless you just are feeling creative. It's a tough call there, Daniel. Very tough call. They're both really strong. I personally like the Mystic better, I think. But I like all the snakes, you know. No, it's not at all how it works, VG. It's exactly what I just said. It's based off of all of your gear. So if you have a 22,900 relic and you've got a bunch of really low level armor, then crappy relics are going to drop. It doesn't matter what piece it is. It's based off of your entire set of gear. Your weapon determines your relic drops. Your relics determine your weapon drops, and so on and so on. It's the full package. But there's a massive amount of RNG in the mix too. Like, I mean, I've got pretty damn near the max gear on my best hero on my deck. And I get 21,000 stuff all the time. I mean, like, one of these daggers will be crappy. Or both. That one's better than that one, it looks like. Can use anything there, Spicy. Anything at all. He's talking about speed grinding. If you're speed grinding, use whatever you're comfortable with. But he asked what I use, and what I use is weapon manufacturers. So, you can use anything, though. You know, anything at all. You know, whatever you can build quickly is the right answer. The reason I use weapon mans is because they don't need to be upgraded, and you can slap them down super fast. But, I mean, you can spam flame arrows pretty darn quick. There's a lot of options. Pretty much it. I mean, like, that's another thing, is like flame auras, or all auras and traps do damage as they're being upgraded. So you never want to stop, and if you're speed grinding, you never want to stop in between. Once you get a... It matters if you don't have any, Daniel. But as long as you have a little bit, you're good. I mean, if you have a legendary relic, which is what you want anyway, then it's got all 4 stats, and then you don't have to worry about it. Siege roller. What we got there? Another mediocre weapon. Yeah, just a light rain head. Yeah, but fishers don't have flyers, Spicy. Fishers can put out more damage than flame auras once they're upgraded. They don't at tier 1, but they do at tier 3. But they don't have flyers. So, I mean, that makes fishers inferior right out of the gates to a flame aura. But use what you want. You know, that's the beauty of the game. You know, there's not one build. There's many. Because you're building C2 wrong, Robert. C2 is... It's about the mobs you're facing, not about your gear. If you're in C3 gear, you should be able to do C5. If you build it properly. But you can't be throwing R's on the ground in C2 and expect to win. Chaos 2 has cyborgs, which is its special mob, so there's lots and lots of them. But cyborgs disable traps. Let's see what else we got going here. YOLO. Fair enough. I don't know what to tell you then. Maybe about your shards. You're definitely doing something inconsistent, because C2 is doable in C1 gear, you know. C3 is doable in C2 gear, and so on and so on. skip part of the first wave. We got the old reflect beam meta. I don't know if I call it a meta, but it's definitely easy. One of the definitely the stronger, newer builds. Oh, let me just jump in the water down here real quick. Yeah, flavor of the month probably is a little bit more fitting. I've been seeing a lot of these though. A lot of, God dang it, man. I just cannot jump over that. I'm going to quit trying. No, you don't want to use weapon manufacturers in C2. Anything that you throw on the ground, you do not want to use in Chaos 2. I mean, you can, but it's not in your best interest. I mean, if you're having problems in Chaos 2 with cannonballs and flamethrowers, you definitely don't want to throw anything at all that says trap or node on the ground. The old reflex, oh yeah. Get wrecked. I'm just anxious for that new game mode to come. I wish it was here already. Mastery's fun and all, but it's a filler. You know? I am not even going to try to jump over that again. Since I fail so bad on this area. Terrible Omni. Luring me in with the Batman. It's just wrong. The new game mode's Mastery that's available right now, but the game mode that's coming is the reworked Onslaught, which is yet to arrive. It's supposed to be here before the end of the year. Oh, did I make it? Yay! Look at me, jumping over walls. The reworked Onslaught is where progression will lie. Where currently there is no real progression. There's like starting progression, but there's no end game. You can get to the end pretty quick, basically. Omni with his cheaty names. He knows me too well. Yeah, Flappy Bird. Well, I mean, that's good and bad, though, Quicksilver. You know, you gotta nothing wrong with having a job, particularly if it's one you like, you know. Just handle that. Ogre stuck. Figures, huh? Come on out, Mr. Ogre. I know you wanna. Shame I don't have my charged shot EV in. Nice Sarah Jamaican. Awesome. What's going on there, May? How are you? And here I thought Sophisticus was my #1 fan. I guess not. Ah, I'm not gonna hit him with that in there. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, there's videos for weapon manufacturers, Danny. Nothing to it. Take a medallion, throw power transfer on it, and any other 2 shards, and go ham. Well, May's a lot nicer than Sophisticus is, so... What's going on there, Wise Wolf? How you doing? Soph is #2. Let's start a fight up in there. Dungeon Defenders is an awesome game there. I mean, if you haven't played it before, or you played it on the Xbox, huh? I mean, it's where it all began, you know? For the franchise, anyway. It's kind of funny. They released the original Dungeon Defenders and Orcs Must Die released like within a week of each other, way back in the day. Let me just handle this roller here real quick. Yeah. Draken getting in the way. There we go. Yeah, DD2 can be laggy. It's not, the game itself is, in my opinion, could be optimized better. It, I don't know. It just definitely seems like it could be optimized better. I mean, as long as I'm playing on a US server, I don't really have any lag issues. I don't know if Sophisticus is that nice there, May. Yeah, but I mean, all you really missed out on during the main play of the game was the mods, right? And that's not missing anything. I actually never played Dungeon Defenders with mods. Or do you mean just overall? It didn't have all the DLC or whatever? But one benefit it had on the Xbox over everything else is games for gold. It was free, right? Or during that 1 month, anyway. Yeah, that'll do it there, Vitaly, no doubt. Where is Malthius back there? Get Malthius handled here real quick. Ooh, we got a double fat loot. Eh. So I mean, just look at those two. Look at the range in between them. Quite a big stat range. So I mean, well, you guys that are all grinded C7 know. I mean, there's a huge gap in the range of top gear. I do play on Xbox there, Cash, but the PC is my main account. So I'm staying focused on that until we find out what the end game entails at the end of the year. I guess that's it. I need to repair any more walls. Is that a double? Another green box already? C7 is going to be brutal. C7 what? Mastery? Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it. Late rain, I'm sure it's just Nightbot being fussy. Old Nightbot gets like that sometimes. What's going on there, Smokey? How you doing? Omni gonna try to sucker me in again, huh? Oh. Why, DD1 wasn't free? Well, that wasn't the... Like, free-to-play games with microtransactions, or even pay-to-play games, just microtransactions are a part of gaming now. Like, other than games that have, like, just an 8-hour playthrough or whatever, I really think that we're going to start seeing more and more microtransactions in just about everything. But free-to-play, of course, it lures us all in, and then we get enticed to spend later. And I think that's why free-to-play has become so popular. How to play Batman is cool. Omni couldn't have done another Batman or 2 Batmans in a row. That's got to be somebody else. Well, I can't deny Batman. Oop. Don't want to create, I want to join. Still in the build phase. I'll just join anyway. I agree, Quicksilver. Batman is cool. It's there's flare items added into the game now, Smokey. It was unknown dog. Yeah, I wanted to do some public matches to see what other people are doing, not to build them for other people. Yeah, I was a little bummed at all that crap on the internet about people complaining about Justice Leagues, about the Amazon costumes today. It's like, really? Come on, people. Has it come to that? I personally like the EV2 better, Cash, but it's a matter of opinion. Pretty much, you know. There's my... In Omni, what? What's going on there, Ozzy? I'm excited about it, though. I'm actually waiting. My son is coming to visit at the end of next week, and we're going to go see it. So you guys will have to not give me any spoilers. Please. Happy birthday there, Robert. Mutt's one of 3 people over 3,000 Ascension now. What's going on, Tyrone? How are you doing? Yeah, only 3 people in the world over 3,000 Ascension, and Mutt right there is one of them. Not too shabby. Here, look at that, 1,069 in his middle category. That's ridiculous. I wonder if he's over the max. Yeah, I've always got an EV2, Greg. There she is. There she is. It's my favorite hero. What do you get for being in top 10 of what, of the mastery leaderboards? You're gonna get a flare when it's all over. It's like it's a crown. It floats above your head and has the number of the chaos tier that you came in the top 10 on. And a title as well. I don't remember what the title is though. Not even an Omni build, and I'm still going to pick one of them. Oh. That may end up being... Depends on how many spots they have there, Greg. Let's see, Omni wants to talk. Omni wants me to talk to him. Let's see if he shows up. He's not flying, he's floating. Definitely a difference. It's the... That's so funny. People picking on Omni.
Yeah.
Here's Omni. What up,
How
man?
dare you? That's
Mutt said there was a
Mike.
2K title saying, haha, Omni can't join.
Duh. Duh.
That's funny.
Well, I'm at 2K80 now, so get it up, yes. Get it up, yes.
You end up passing me here with Star Wars because you've been grinding it, and all I want to do is pew pew baddies now. I gotta check. I want to start streaming that, but I gotta check on the because it's not officially launched yet. It's early access to pre-orders right now, so I don't know if there's any sort. I mean, a lot of people are streaming it, but I don't want there to be any NDA questions, you know. So what you up to, man? Just grinding it out?
Yeah, I was just playing grinding it out as usual.
Yeah.
And then somebody, well, somebody had mentioned earlier about, you know, was I on my alt, and it just reminded me. I was like, oh, I've got like probably 3 sets of dailies there. I could probably do on that. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, are you on your alt right now?
No. I did take a break to get something to eat, and then I jump on my alt to try and get a few matches done.
Yeah.
But then I had more people fangirling and boying out on me, so I was like, oh, okay. Take 3 hours to build again.
Omni's got a huge fan base.
Well, I was trying to explain it to him. It was like, I appreciate having the fans. It was just like, but it like you should really be shouting to Juice because it's all his work and not mine. I was like, I just come and play.
Nothing wrong with that. I finally got me it took me 10 hours or whatever because I constantly keep flying into asteroids, but I finally got me one MVP match last night. And of course I screenshotted it.
Yeah, I noticed that you put it up. I was like, it took him that long to get it.
Oh, it took me a long time. Now I did get quite a few most kills, but it's the problem is if you're going for kills, you're for the most part ignoring the objectives. And the objectives are where a lot of the points are at. You know, I mean, you do get points from kills.
Yeah.
But on the same note, your experience that you get, it's not actually experience. It's based off of your score. So as far as fast leveling goes, you kind of want a balance of each. You want to focus on the objectives, but you want to kill anything that's in the area of the objectives, you know?
Yeah. Just so you guys know, the AA that Todd just put down, it's getting took out like every time. It's not got a line of sight, just so that, you know, so the flyers on the top side will probably have to be dealt with. Just so you know, just so you know.
Yeah, you have to be in top 10 in the Masteries to get it there, Ozzy. I haven't really talked to Omni about that yet, but I've lost a little bit of my will to grind the top 10 for that. Not really going to go into all the reasons why, but it just doesn't seem as spectacular to me anymore.
That's okay. I've kind of been feeling the same. So
I mean, I like the game mode and it's fun to do, but I'm not overly concerned with the top 10.
I did have something in mind, so
in Chaos 7 week, my son is definitely going to be here, so I won't be available during Chaos 7 week.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still play the Masteries, but I definitely won't be streaming it with the kid here at all. That, and I don't know if I want to get up at 6 in the morning or 4 in the morning or whatever when he's visiting, because we'll probably be up late. Anxious to go see Justice League though. You know, wait for the brat to get here.
I noticed that on my side, for what it is that I watch my stuff on, Thor was available for me.
Oh, nice.
So I've been tempted to sit and watch that myself.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be good. I haven't seen it yet. They put it on that. I got that streaming service from the kid.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've kind of got one of my own as well. But
Yeah.
I can kind of do the
They put
same.
it. They put stuff on there usually pretty quick, but I haven't seen Thor on there yet.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's there, but for me, it's just like a cam one. Like, so,
Right.
you know, it's like the first availability for them that they'll throw it up, kind of thing.
That one, call me a DC fanboy or whatever you want, but I'm just not as
Okay.
excited about Thor as I was about Justice League. I don't
Oh,
know.
what's going on with that flyer? What's going on?
What happened? I missed it. The flyer zoom across the map.
You, honestly, yeah, it was you. If you were able, you'd probably see it in the video now too. Actually, or like looking back on the board, like a flyer went all the way around the map. Who was he? Was he chasing you?
Who knows?
Probably
Maybe.
chasing you. That was pretty funny.
These flyers are coming in hot and heavy over here.
They're all over
What's
the
going on
place.
there, Ryan? How you doing? Yeah, Thor Ragnarok. I mean, it looks like a good movie. I'm not debating that, but I haven't seen it yet.
It just looks like a funny movie to me. Like it's more funny than how serious like the other ones have been before.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's just because of the trailers that they've kind of put up.
I think Ami has to like Sean Connery there, Quicksilver.
Yeah, smash Monica.
Sean Connery is a legend. How do you not like him? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's the James Bond, you know? His other guys are all just Sean Connery knockoffs.
Those are the after images of the Bond.
Oh, I hear you, Greg. It was very... When I woke up, I read some of those articles today, and it's like, come on. It's a comic book movie, for God's sakes. Now, I understand. People want to scream about how a female made the Wonder Woman costumes and a male made the Justice League costumes, and that makes the male costumes sexist. But, I mean, come on. What about Spartans, you know? I change my PDT up quite regularly there, Smokey. Currently, I think I've got...
Look at that, 3, 2, 1,
I've
7.
got, what, power transfer, defense rate, and explosive poison, I think. I don't use them very frequently in Chaos 7, though. I do use them for flyers every now and then, but I almost never put them on the lanes. Well, I mean, if something's unjust, I got no problem with it. I mean, with admitting that it's unjust.
Oh.
Everybody's dumping it for the big shot.
Oh! Oh! What's going on here?
Well, I mean, you're the big shot, man.
Right, okay then, I suppose.
You know, something's unjust and all that. I can appreciate it, but it's a costume in a comic book movie, for God's sakes. I think, you know, I mean, I'm sure I'll get just hated on for even saying that, but I just,
You don't want to take
I guess I just don't understand. You know, I don't understand what all the hate is over the whole Amazonian thing.
I've got to do this build.
Can you leave me 20 so I can throw a heal in somewhere? I've been getting my ass beat here on the Mystic.
Yeah, there will be 20 left anyway, so...
All
yeah,
right.
I've dropped it here. There you go.
I'm gonna put it over here.
But yeah, there'll be 20 left anyway, so...
I'm gonna hide it behind that rocket cart and hope it doesn't get blowed up.
Should be fine.
Sky guards are just so powerful right now, especially with the new hyper shards. It's very difficult to use anything else.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just really good, you know.
Yeah, I was having a wee bit of an argument with somebody earlier on when we were using Nimbuses. I was just like, it's single target. It was like Sky Guards.
Well, a Nimbus is never going to be as good as a Sky Guard for flyers.
And yeah. And he was trying to have a big debate about it, going, well, it was fine any other time, and it was just like, you just don't understand. If that lane gets overwhelmed, the Nimbus just won't be able to, if it's dedicated for flyers as well as a lane, there's no way it's going to be able to keep up just in general. So, you know.
Yeah. It's all good there, Smokey.
Yeah. You want to throw an obelisk down as well?
Sure.
Yeah. I would usually just throw frosties down.
I ain't gonna complain about no obelisk opportunities.
Yeah.
Where you at? There you are.
Dodge has got it now. It doesn't matter, like, you guys can fill in gaps if you want.
No way. I ain't doing it.
Right, okay, well, frosties it is then. Oh well, I'll do something different for a change.
The problem with that soothing water pet ability is you just lose so much just to get that little bit of a heal. You know?
There he is. Come here.
I never use the mana regen or the health regen pets. You just lose way too much in damage.
Let's just fill it all in, I guess. Eh?
Yeah, it's just the Hollywood politics, you know. That and this is the day and age of you know, the Hollywood politics.
Get him, almighty volcano! Kill them all!
Oh, you got a volcano going too?
Kill them all! Oh yeah, I've been adding this in right here like the whole time, and it's just it's just
they're still going through walls. Somebody told me they're not going through walls anymore. That is definitely going through walls.
It's definitely definitely does. It's just that you're not really putting range on it anymore, obviously with just the shard setup. But what I've done is I've took one out and just put range in. I think I've still got vamping. Yeah, no. It's
I've
either
been using them with range sometimes, but usually I pass on the range because if I use volcanoes, I usually want to upgrade them, and you get the best value out of them from a totem.
Whoa! Oh well, that's that gone.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Not well, the first time, certainly won't be the last, you know.
There goes the volcano.
Sorry, volcano.
Sorry, volcano.
You did so well for such a short amount of time.
your 100 DU is going elsewhere now. Get out of here.
Are you going to do anything to the top lane, or are you going to leave it?
No, I'll just leave it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to upgrade your wall then. Just to be that away.
I don't even know I need to do anything for this. I know Mutt can just hold it. I know Mutt can hold this, no problem.
You may get rid of the obelisk, or are you good?
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. The proton and the flamer, I'll do the job, no problem. There we go.
Sweet.
Yeah. Just let me spend my mana this time first.
Oh yeah.
Just in case.
Those lady orcs will take advantage of any opportunities they present.
Oh, I missed the natural. That was what was wrong.
This is the perfect map for showing off the aimbottiness of the mystic. Let me hop.
Yeah, you should come
top
stand
here.
up here. Yeah. Up here on this part
and
of the
shoot
bridge,
at that lane over there, everything. And then if you see the squigglies, they're making a hard right and going down to the mobs below. You don't have to actually aim with the Shadow Flame Dagger. You just need to keep spamming right click, and they fly around the map. So it's an unimpressive amount of DPS, but it's a bouncing, not aiming 1.5 to 2 million damage per second.
Falcon shot. I mean, yeah, aimbot. Falcon shot.
I've got enough Lavamancers, I think, to build quite a few maps with volcanoes only. Quicksilver. I'll have to try that. I haven't done a volcano only build in ages. Maybe I'll throw one together.
Don't do it. Don't do it. That's what I've been planning this whole time.
What, volcanoes only?
Yeah, I've just been trying to get enough totems. That's all I'm trying to do at the moment. I was like, I need a plan of action. I was like, I need a plan of action. Because if you think about Bastille...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, I've only got 6. I need more Lavamancers, huh?
Well, I've got 4 at the moment, but I know I've got 13 spare hero cards. That I can
Bastille, you
use.
need 20.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's like Bastille would be like
That's a little excessive.
that. Just seems like that'd be great. To be honest, you'd be better off just getting somebody's help and just be like, come on, just get 4 people together and just be like, everyone just
Right.
use all your volcanoes, just go ham.
Mutt's got 9. I think I got you guys beat on Mystics, though. I think I've got either 15 or 18 Mystics, something like that.
But yeah, that has been a plan for a little while. It's been definitely the volcanoes.
I've got all those Mystics and I've only used it once.
I was going to say that.
It's just, it takes all the fun out of the game.
You know what it is? See with the volcanoes though. I would really.
Yeah, it's Glaive
like
of the Storms is the monk weapon.
Eruption.
What's that now?
It's more about the eruption with all those volcanoes.
Well, you'd have to put a Fisher down too then, though, unfortunately. And that'll ruin your DU count. Unless it's like Dead Road, where you get to 1250. Then you
I was going to say you get a couple.
Then you could throw a Fisher down. And we lost the gate lock.
Yeah, I was going to say what happened over that side. Someone was over there as well.
It's alright, we can go obelisk only right here on this lane.
Yeah, I was just thinking that you could just shimmy that over, Yeah.
I just moved it around.
I could shimmy this with just a little bit as well. Just a smidge. Yeah, there we go. Just a smidge.
Get that snake going.
Oh yeah, we've got a snake.
A full obelisk build is completely absurd. Quicksilver, you end up doing like
10 mana.
20, 30 billion DPS as a hero because of all the buffs. It's completely broken.
Ah, there we go.
I'll sit here and tank this lane out.
You just need the bubble. You need the bubble.
Mutt's killing them all before they can get out.
I was thinking that. I was like, Mutt can just stand and hold that lane. He
all it
doesn't
takes is a Squire or a Dryad.
See, I was gonna get him to initially watch this lane, but
Fisher's good. It doesn't hit flyers is my only complaint with it. I think that's most people's complaint with it. But I mean, besides that, it's strong. If you've got other flyer defense in, then Fishers wreck it. After you upgrade them, they're stronger than Flame Auras, but Flame Auras are larger and hit flyers, so it's kind of hard to put them both on the same tier. But I mean, Fishers are good. Shinies on the ground. Do I abandon my post to go get the shinies? Of course I do. Man, got crazy amounts of mystic weapons dropping today. If I popped on my EV, there would be nowhere near this many canisters dropping.
You were just supposed to hit 0 and then place
There's a pretty
there.
decent
That's
mark.
all you were supposed to do.
One of them was, anyway.
I see medallion, but I'm not even looking at it.
Fine. If Mutt's gonna take all the fun, I'm gonna give him a flamethrower.
There's a slick alien up there if you want to wreck him.
I'll get you a
on the
heal
top
too
left.
there. I guess the heal's reaching. Slickelion top left, you say?
Top left if you want to wreck him, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm on the Mystics, so I got the map-wide DPS covered, but not a whole lot of wrecking going on as far as single target.
Check him out though with that glaive.
Yeah, Fishers do have more range with no ascension. Like I said, as far as C7 goes, though, you know, it's just not hitting flyers sucks.
I'm really surprised that those guys aren't bombing Skyguard that's right above the lane.
Mutt's not giving my obelisk any opportunity to flame throw. I gotta move it closer. Everything's just dying out of that wave. Or out of that lane.
It's all over. It's all over. This guy in the middle though, he's
Where's he at?
weird. I'm getting him. I'm getting him. Arcane volley marked for the win.
Give me my green chest.
I was basically exactly the same. All I've been getting today
blue.
is green chests. Like, it's been crazy.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna pop out. Look for another match.
Coolio, man.
Feel free to make another one if no one creates one. Well, the benefit from the Weapon Man you get Quicksilver is you can put one of the nodes up closer to the flyer lanes. But, I mean, if the flyers are flying directly over the Weapon Mans at a low altitude, they do really good. Weapon Mans do hit flyers, though. And that is why, in my opinion, Weapon Mans are superior to Fishers as well. Plus, not having to upgrade and all that crap, you know? Let's see. $4,000 Ascension, aren't you cool?
Yeah.
Juice, come stream with me. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, somebody put a 4,000 Ascension requirement. Thinking they're all hot stuff. They're probably like 117 Ascension or whatever.
I've been seeing that quite a lot recently, and every time I see them, I'm just going, you know, that's why private game button does exist. It's for that.
Well, but if it's a private game, they don't get to show their ass. You know. Here's Wise Wolf. Is a Wise Wolf build, I'm assuming? Or no, Ace 1 Pocket build. All kinds of spawn campy with the reflex. Wise Wolf left. It's like, I want none of this juice baggery.
I'm waiting to see this on the screen. Show me on the screen, damn it.
Wise One's like, I ain't playing with you. Go away. Oh, there's Quicksilver. Got no juice. What's going on, Billy? I don't know why I bother using Dark Torment. All of the Mystic's abilities, except for the Call to Madness, is not as good as the hero damage build. Like, every one of them. I was wondering where you were at. Little Skyguard chillaxing. Slickelion. I just, it cracks me up how Slickelion always turns around and goes the other way here. On Alter or Crumble Bulwark. It's so funny when this was the incursion, we were all grinding, trying to get our rings. You remember that back then? I couldn't remember the name of the map, the Crumbled Bulwark name.
Yeah.
And now I can't remember the Altar of a Thame name half the time, if anybody asks. I lost my aimbot power. Gotta get me some... There we go. Gotta keep that appeasement high. Or your aimbotting is just not as good.
I'm just checking out what's DPS at the moment.
Man, so disappointing. Great substat rolls, terrible main stat roll. I just cannot get it all combined.
Alright, okay, I see it.
They're good enough.
Check for faster swing speed.
This is like the spawn camp build here. We are right up on these spawns. Doesn't get any spawn campier than that. It's like Kellyanne taking the detour again. It's so funny, these reflex are so strong.
I was just
Stuff just evaporates the second it hits them.
That seems like it's going pretty far.
Fat loots. Crappy. What was that? Oh, I thought that said 9,800. It was like, what? 9,800 substat.
You're dreaming, boy. You're dreaming.
That's exactly what it was. Delusional fantasies and whatnot, you know?
I see your daydreaming, boy.
Quicksilver got the gold chest. So lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Looks like I might need to get that set up again. You're doing more damage.
I tell you what, man. I know you're sick of hearing me talk about Battlefront 2, but it's a shame they got such bad publicity off of that whole loot box thing, because I can tell you from playing through, I've probably got 20 hours into it now. And, I mean, I'm not the strongest guy on the map when I load in by any chance. But I'm stronger than most of the people I see. And I've spent not one penny other than the pre-order. I haven't bought any loot boxes at all, other than what you just earn such a... It's just like Fortnite was. Remember how Fortnite started and you earned just massive amounts of llamas at the beginning?
Yeah.
It's the same way. You get just all the achievements that you unlock. There's like several hundred little individual challenges between all the different things. And quite a few of them offer like 1,000 credits. And then it takes like 2,000 credits or 2,400 credits to buy a loot box. So you unlock 2 of the things, not including what you earned in the map, and you've already got one unlocked. So I mean, there's just, I don't know. In my opinion, it's getting really a bad rap, but I understand what people are saying. Nobody wants to pay $60 for a game and then feel like they have to pay more money, you know? But it's just that, you know, you just gotta think, how much do you really gotta have Darth Vader? Because I can tell you that the heroes that you get... I don't have Darth Vader unlocked, but I did play Darth Vader in the beta. And I did get him unlocked in the beta. And... in my opinion, the starter ones you get are better. It's just not Darth Vader, though. You know? Here's Soul again. Soul's in chat. Couple of familiar names. Go check the old war table here. I gave it a minute. Let's see what we got. We got another Juice Come Stream with me. That's the same guy. We got the 4,000 Ascension one. We got one with no particular name. They're on wave 1. Alright, I don't have enough Ascension to join the 4,000 Ascension guy. What's going on there, Sophisticus? It depends on how you want to do it. They're building, but you can look at the two. There's two different EV2 builds in my Hero Spotlights playlist. One's a hero damage build, and the other's an ability power build. So depending on how you're going to do it, if you're going to go ability power or hero damage. The forces with Batman. Who could that be? It's not you. They haven't entered build phase yet. Nope. It's Smokey with lag. Well, I mean, it's such a tough call, you know? It does have Batman in the name, for God's sakes. What's going on there, Soul? Soul says, what's up there, Omni?
Hello, hello. I was trying to stay quiet because I was there, but then I wasn't.
Is it worth buying the bags? That's the best purchase you could possibly make, in my opinion, Trenton. It's the biggest quality of life thing in the game, is having more inventory space. This is Mutt, it looks like.
You're a sucker and a half.
Omni. God dang it, man.
You're a sucker and a half. I knew it.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I just said to everyone, just build though. You know what I mean? So then, you want a lane as well, or should we just carry on?
Good lord, you're gonna make me build a lane too? I don't care.
No, you don't have to. If you want, it's just that everyone's doing it, so I just thought maybe you would want to actually join in. So.
So I get 270.
They've got the rest. Don't look at me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It's 2 lanes. You're making me do 2 lanes.
You only need 270. Come on.
For 2 lanes? I'm getting robbed.
Yeah. See, look. Who was it? Who was it? I knew it. Mutt. You're not letting me finish first. Mutt, I don't even think Mutt uses it all, to be fair.
Mutt don't need all that. Don't need all that mana.
You don't need it.
Full DU builds are for nubs, Mutt says.
Yeah, I'm always 20 less, at least 20 less, or 10. I'm always... Apart from Bastille Master, that's always used.
Oh, here, I'll throw a heal down. We got the whole map built?
Yeah, it's done.
I think so.
It would have took an extra couple of minutes, so I just thought if everyone just went, you know, and built, then it would have been nice and quick, so... He overspent.
I was answering his, are you good? Like some days I suck.
So it depends on the coffee. Depends on the coffee.
I had me some coffee today.
That was a good reminder.
Oh, just messing around, really though, Soul. I've been just joining public matches, and Omni keeps setting traps for me, so I end up with Omni in the map every time. He knows all my trigger words.
This one was for Mutt. This one was
Mutt did this one?
Yeah, this one was dedicated for Mutt, so he can give him the glory for this one.
Oh, man. It's like all you gotta do is use the words Darth Vader, Batman, or the Force, and I'm gonna be in that map. It's just how it is.
See, I hadn't even like a better title, but it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Like it actually, it gave me warnings.
Yeah, just swap it out for any other shard, Billy. On my hero damage EV now, I'm using that new mastery shard in place of it.
You know what? You could use this to upgrade your lane gun. No.
What are you saying? Mutt's lane is weak. Needs those upgrades on me. Is that what you're telling him?
There's the whatever it is he's got. I'm sure it's a PDT. Yeah, his PDT is like took a couple of hits there. So. Blinking red. So.
Just play in there, Danny. Reroll your dailies. I don't have any right now, but if I had a low one, I would reroll it.
What was that by PDT and Hello Frosty? Yes, yes. Yes. Just give me 30 mana back again. Give me mana. He's going to use it before we get a chance, probably.
Damn near anything's good on a cannonball tower, Danny. Or Daniel, pardon me. Got lots of Dans today. I use heavy cannonball, stun fire, and deadly strikes on mine currently. Or no, I still got power transfer in them. I'm using... I'm either bouncing... Now that heavy cannonball got changed, I'm bouncing around whether or not I use stun fire or heavy cannonball. Heavy cannonball is still really strong, but it lost the CC. So without using stun fire, I don't have CC. Those flimsy frostbite towers.
I put it right next to the wall and four berserk lady orcs just rolled up and was like, nope, nope.
Yeah, the poison dart tower's got a lot of variety though, for sure. There's a lot of different ways you can use it, and like Light Rain said, it completely depends on how you want to use it. You know, like if you're using it for flyer control, then you want to go focus more on the single target damage. If you're trying to use it for like AoE to get through geodes or whatever, then you're definitely going to want explosive. But there's lots and lots of options. That mass destruction shard is really, really strong in the poison dart tower right now too. I use a medallion on all of my defenses for the most part, Daniel. I throw marks in here and there, but I pretty much use a medallion with power transfer on every defense for the most part.
What would you suggest to people then if they weren't using a medallion and they were using the mark for shards?
If they wanted to use a mark?
Yes, yes. Why
Well,
not?
defense crit damage.
Random question.
You know, probably still deadly strikes on most of them. And then power transfer just for the upgrade value, even though it's not as good as it would be on a medallion.
So there you go, people. Even if you're using a mark, there's some good shard suggestions for you.
I mean, they're both comparable. But as far as min-maxing, a mark will almost never win the battle.
Just
unless
so
you add in like
hamster.
other stipulations like no upgrades or something like that.
Yeah, then there's a chance. Yeah, then there's definitely a chance.
Like the 20 DU defenses at tier 1, on most of them a mark is going to be better. But on tier 2, the medallion overtakes it, and then if you're going to upgrade it all the way to tier 5, the medallion completely blows it away. So it's you know, you got to use what's in your bag. I got a bag full of relics, so I can use whatever I want pretty much. But if you're, you know, if you're just coming through, or if you're going up the chain, if you've got a mark that's better than a medallion, then use the mark, you know. If your medallion is better than your mark, then use the medallion. When you're just leveling up through the ranks, just use the best of whatever you have. We're all at the mercy of the RNG.
I want the shiny boots.
The shinies would be ideal.
I'm obvious, you pest, come out to play. Hiding back there.
Yeah, if you use heavy cannonball, you'd be silly to use a mark. It's straight up defense power. But on the same note, the majority of the cannon's damage comes from crit damage. So although you would be losing all that base power, your crit damage would still be there. But I mean, like like I said, just use what you got. I mean, right now in the current state of the game, there is no pressing forward to some really hard challenge at the end. Chaos 7 can easily be done in mediocre Chaos 6 gear. So it's not, and then with Mastery, we're all capped. Got him a fancy new bow. Nice. That's one of the main reasons that I'm looking forward to the update. I want that challenge at the end. I mean, right now, I don't do any full AFK builds, yet I do know full AFK builds are possible. I always have some sort of gameplay in the mix. I never, like, fire up the bot or anything, But, I do quite a few builds where I'm watching a show or a movie or whatever, and I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for siege rollers. Everything else dies except the siege rollers. I go over and manual kill. I do tons and tons and tons of builds like that. And that's, no DPS required. If you like the flavor of this game, Smokey, you definitely should check out Orcs Must Die Unchained. It's free to play as well. It's an awesome game for sure. It doesn't get near as much play on my channel as it should, just because I'm such an addict with the DD2.
You just skadooshed him in the face.
I actually am looking forward to playing a little more of that X-Morph defense game. Did you see that first 30 video I did on that one?
On the
X-Morph defense. It's a top-down tower defense shooter, but it's really, really frantic. It's extremely fun. I think you would like it.
I must have missed it. Yeah, I must have missed that.
I did it like a week or two ago, I think.
I always check out your newer ones. Your newer game ones,
What, getting all the fancy new bows? Alright. I got time for one more, I think. I got some things I got to do this afternoon, but I can definitely get one more in. Oh, nice light rain.
I'm just gonna hop off for now, but just let you carry on, okay?
Alrighty.
But yeah, take it easy, man. And I'll
have a good one. See ya. Oh wow, nobody here. Ants in my pants. What? Somebody's got the ants in his pants. Let's see what we got. What do we got? The Forces with Batman. That's the same one. Need carried. That's Sophisticus, I'm assuming. Or is Sophisticus just setting a trap for me? And that's somebody who actually wants to get carried. Nope, it sounds like it's running. I hear Constrictor going. It's a Mystic with Constrictor. What's going on, Clash? Who we got? Yep, Sophisticus it is. No wall. There's a wall. It's Earth Shattering. Was that Earth Shatter, not Constrictor? Or no, he's on a Mystic. Yeah, there's the balls going. I see them. I see them balls going. It's just getting wrecked. How many Sky Guards we got here? We got 6 Sky Guards. We got some knock-up going all over the place. Get a little love on these bad boys. What's going on there, Terminator? Sophisticus in his trap setting. Wind down with some Guild Wars 2. It's always a good choice. I saw your all your Twitter posts there, Light Rain. You're getting all the new toys in Guild Wars 2, aren't you? How many Earth Shatters do we have here? Are they all in the middle? Is there only one per lane? It seems like there's more than that. There's May. Oh, not much. Playing a little DD2, you know. Nothing new. Seems like there's more knock-up going than just that one. I mean, we got the Mystic Walls, but nothing's making it that far. Where's that lane's at? Is it over here? Or there it is. The range on these things is so absurd. You can just put them everywhere. You have to look. You have to hunt for them, it seems like. Get off me! Got shinies. Oh. Decent substats, terrible main stat. The story of my life here. The Ghost of Sophisticus. I was wondering what title he was rocking there. Definitely a mean build. The Sky Guards. Always love the Sky Guards. You get the fireworks show, you know. They're just going ham. I don't think those Mystic Walls are actually getting much action. Seems like everything's dead long before them. Yeah, I've seen similar things. There's Sophisticus. When I do it, I actually usually go stupid on the range and put all of the Earth Shatters right in the middle. Like one pointed that way, one pointed that way, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. And then go with like a boost, just for giggles. I'm a full-time YouTuber, I am, Smokey, but it's not like it's because I'm making so much money. My wife pays the bills, basically. And she has been very tolerant of my gaming habits. So, I mean, I'm a full-time YouTuber, but it's not because I'm actually supporting myself. Awesome wife for the win. Everyone should have one. Geode coming? Would you just get off me, for God's sakes? Jeez. Oh yeah, no doubt. We've been together a long time. If I had just met her, she would not put up with my bullshit, I assure you. Yeah, if we had just gotten together and I said, hey dear, I want to play video games all day, would you play all the bills, please? I'm pretty sure she would tell me exactly where I could go. Oh yeah, they all getting wrecked. Two more baddies left. Eh, 23, is that 2306 or 2307? That was 2307. Getting there. Another 193 to go, and I get the last achievement in the game for now. Anyway, I'm sure there will be more achievements down the road. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for now, though. I do appreciate it all. And like I said, I got some other stuff to do, and then I'm going to be doing some pretty heavy-duty pew-pew in the Star Wars, trying to get myself up. I'm hoping to get to level 20 before the game officially releases. If so, oh my god, I'm going to be poning nubs like a mofo. It will be completely ridiculous. But anyway, thank you all very, very much. I do appreciate it, and I'm going to check on that that whole NDA thing. But I may end up doing a late night stream with some Star Wars Battlefront 2 Starfighter mode here later on. Yeah, Light Rain, I definitely am. Now, part of it, too, is the quality. You know, we all know I got crappy internet. And the game is too pretty, almost, to be doing it 720p. But I do plan on playing it a lot, so I figured I might as well stream it. But anyway, I do thank you all very much. Soul, always a pleasure. And I will see you guys next time around for certain. More DD2 coming tomorrow, and keep an eye out for my newest, I can't even say it's mine. It's the same old, but just slightly different as far as Mystic builds coming to the channel later on tonight. But thank you all a ton, and see you guys next time around. Twinkie, never too late. Thanks for swinging by, man. See you all.